Drink up, bitch. Tastes so wet. If you ever licked a mirror, that's what water tastes like. Judging by the title of this video, you probably know what this video is going to be about, but I wanted to sit down and explain to you something that was a part of me my whole life and something that I was kind of ashamed about, kind of embarrassed about. But then I saw a video of my queen, my one and only, my favorite gal,
Kendall.
Jenna.
My name is Kendall.
I mean, wow, isn't she just everyone's favorite gal? She sure as hell is mine. In her 73 Questions, I believe, by Vogue, it's a Dutch magazine, she said that her spirit animal is Tupac Shakur. I mean, what are the odds? Because he is my spirit animal too. And when I saw that video, I mean, it's like my tiny little chicken brain exploded, because I've never heard anyone say that Tupac Shakur is their spirit animal, and he's mine. He is mine. For the first time in my life, I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel understood. So I am coming on here to let everyone know that Tupac Shakur is my spirit animal. I'm going to explain why, but first I will put this bandana on so that I can be closer to God. Sorry, I meant Pac. Closer to Pac. Tupac, if you're watching this from wherever you are, heaven or Puerto Rico or Costa Rica, I don't know where he likes to hang out these days. If you're watching this one's for you. So it all started when it did. I guess I could just relate to him. He probably had hobbies and stuff. You know, he probably had a great personality. I heard he liked music. That's always good. I like music too, so I thought, oh, we're like practically the same. He was black, so I could definitely relate to that. It's almost as if we've lived through the same life. He had a mum. I don't, so I can't really relate to that, but I'm sure it must have been nice. And I'm sure that if I had a mum, I would be able to relate to that. I love his music. I think a lot of people can agree his music is great. It's one of a kind. I mean, my favorite one, there's just so many to choose from. He had that song, it was on an album, and then he had another song that was on that same album, and then he had another song but that was on a different album. Oh, and then he had that other song, well, then that wasn't on any of those albums. You know, I love Ice Ice Baby, classic, absolute classic. There's that one that I really like, and it goes I wrote this song a long time ago, a real long time ago. It's the greatest thing I ever wrote in '94. Juicy, that's probably my favorite one. I think his most meaningful song was Brenda's Baby, which was basically about this chick called Brenda who wanted to baby trap him, but we all know that that was not his baby because he was clearly a virgin. He was like, no, that's not my baby, I know it ain't, you're not gonna trap me, I'm not gonna pay no damn child support. And he murdered that hoe on the track, on the song, not in real life, although I'm not sure. I'll need to read up on that. You know what, actually, it's really funny because I'm actually like pregnant right now. When I give birth, which will be in about like 15 months because it's twins, I'm actually gonna call them Tu and Pac. So then when I have to call them both, it'll be like Tupac, and I think that's beautiful. I'm also legally changing my surname to Shakur because I think, you know, it only makes sense. And then like as a collective, all three of us can be referred to as Shakur Cubed. Shakur Cubed, Ice Cube. I get like hundreds of DMs. I'm like, do you have tattoos? Do you have tattoos? Did you like spoil God's work and ruin your body by getting tattoos? And yes, I did. I do have a tattoo, and it's actually it's one of Pac's tattoos because I actually had a dream where Pac came to me and told me to get a tattoo. And so I woke up and I went and I gave myself the tattoo actually, because I thought I don't want to pay for it because I'm a cheap bitch. But also if I go to it, like the tattoo artist might be a bit of a dick, so I don't want to do that. They might be like, why are you getting Pac's tattoo? It's like, you know what? You just don't understand, sir. So I'm gonna do it myself. So Pac came to me in my dream and he said, you're fucking stupid. What are you doing? And I thought, thank you, Pac. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I actually have it here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but so it says Tupac here, and then there's a little cross, and it says Thug Life. It might be a bit faded because I had it for like 10 years now. I'm only 20. But I've had it for 10 years now. Honestly, best thing I've ever done. I don't regret it one bit. Not even a single letter. I mean, when my grandma saw it, she loved it so much. She fainted from happiness. and then she never got up. And let's just say I've attended my first funeral. Believe it or not, I've actually discovered why he got killed. I'm not sure if everyone's ready to hear it. Basically, it came from me pondering what my spirit animal is, and then I came to the conclusion that it's Pac. And I thought, how can he be my spirit animal? He's not an animal, he's a human, he's a person. And then it came to me, I realized it might be heartbreaking to some of you, so I suggest you just look away, you don't listen to this, you like and subscribe, and then you just close this video. The reason why he's my spirit animal, the reason why he was killed, was because he was not in fact human. He was a lizard. He was part of the industry, and I mean, how many of them are lizards? I mean, there's evidence coming out every day. We got Justin Bieber, we got Nicki Minaj, and you know, it makes sense because only lizards would be able to do what they do. So he was a lizard, and he was killed because he was about to tell the world that he is in fact a lizard. He wanted to be his true self in front of the whole world, and he wanted to let everyone know and his fans know, hey, by the way, I'm a lizard. I'm gonna lick my eyeball real quick. But the people in power did not want that to come out, because then everyone would kind of freak out, but also people would want to be lizards themselves. And imagine that. Imagine if the whole world was lizards. Like, there wouldn't be no humans, it would just be all lizards. Who would create wars? Not lizards. Lizards aren't gonna do that. We need people on this world so that we can have wars and conflict and more wars, because who the hell wants to live in a world with peace, with no wars? Not me. Not me. So that's why they killed him. You're welcome, world. I just solved that mystery for you. By who? We may never know, whether it was another lizard man or whether it was just a man or a woman, because I don't discriminate. We may never know. All we know is that his spirit lives on inside of me. I don't like the way that sounds. Oh, and Kendall, of course, Kendall. Yes. I mean, you know what? That did not even surprise me, because the first ever time I took a look at Miss Kendall Jenner, I said, that's Pac right there. That's him. I mean, literally as if you ripped his skin off and put on her. Exactly the same. I thought, yeah. I said, that is Pac. That is my Pac. That's one Pac and two Pac. That's him right there. I really hope that you guys can find your own spirit animals, whatever the hell that means. Like, I still don't know what the hell a spirit animal is. And how do people know what the spirit animal is? Like, what? I still don't get spirit animals. But mine is Pac, of course. I mean, look at me, I have a bandana. So once again, this is all for you, Pac. If you're watching this, I love you. And I really hope that one day I can be black, so I can be really, truly connected to you. Thank you.